Now in the Mueller report, Trump says everything's good. No collusion. We can trust them.
It was just announced there was no collusion with Russia.
What's interesting here is how nobody is really explaining what an investigation is about. We investigate people because they may have suspicious behavior. In this case, the suspicious behavior was Trump's love of Russia during his campaign.
In late July of the election year, we knew the Russians were engaged in a massive effort to hurt Hillary Clinton and help Donald Trump. And then we learned that a Trump campaign advisor had spoken to a Russian operative about the dirt they had on Hillary Clinton before any of us knew anything about it. How on earth would the FBI leave that alone?
Now, the Mueller report does say that there's no collusion. At least that's what Attorney General Barr is telling us. We have to take that at face value. I still think no matter what, we need to see the Mueller report. But ultimately, let's look at what the investigation did turn up. The reasoning behind Trump's love of Putin, his Trump Tower deal.
Could be up to as far as October, November. Our answers cover until the election. So anytime during that period, they could have talked about it.
Compare that to what then-candidate Trump said in the summer of 2016.
I have nothing to do with Russia. I don't have any jobs in Russia. I'm all over the world, but we're not involved in Russia.
So the fact that the Mueller report dug up the fact that he lied to the American people during the election, which would now cause him to want to obstruct justice.
In fact, when I decided to just do it, I said to myself, I said, you know, this Russia thing with Trump and Russia is a made-up story.
What did you think when you heard that?
I thought that's potentially obstruction of justice, and I hope somebody is going to look at that.
Well, he could obstruct justice if he was trying to cover up the fact that he had a Moscow deal on the table. And that would be his motive, to befriend an enemy of the United States that had just attacked us. So Trump's great belief that he's completely exonerated is some complete monkey bullshit. Now, I'm certain that there are Americans out there who'll disagree with me. They'll say that he's doing plenty for America. He put on certain Supreme Court justices that will ensure our way of looking at abortion is adhered to. He's restoring traditions that only we think are the right traditions to have in America. That's not Trump working for Americans. That's Trump working for white supremacy, same as Putin is. But again, nobody threads these things together to say that all these things are Putin and Putin's agenda of white nationalism across Western civilization. But this is the rise of these different strongmen, and Trump is one of them. Now, I don't expect those people who are Trump supporters and upholders of white supremacy to understand what I'm saying. And I'm sure there's going to be people of color who are saying, well, I'm a Trump supporter. Are you calling me a white supremacist? I'm not calling anyone a white supremacist. What I'm saying is that you are people who are supporting white supremacy.